Hello pretties, welcome to Websterville. So I hope I'm not cricket, but I think I may be. And yeah, I mean, here we are. We are back on track. I was not planning on filming right now, if I'm being honest. I was planning on filming later on in the day, but I was feeling the motivation slash inspiration, so I figured this is the time to do it. We do have our beautiful guest here, Gaia, who does not want to lower her face to actually show you guys on camera. She just wants to take over the... There she is. She's pretty. Anyway, we have our empties and declutter for the month. And I do have a couple of declutters, specifically 2 lipsticks, which I no longer have them. I've actually already found them a new home. My friend Katie did take the 2 bullet lipsticks from L'Oreal Los Angeles X Lunar Beauty. They were like pinky peach neutral kind of shades. They were just way too light for me. Even with a lip liner, I just could not make them work for me. And I think if somebody with a much darker skin tone than me could possibly pull that off, because this, but on me it just washed me out. It just but anyway, she's very light, woman, light complexion, so for her fair, for her it looked fine. It looked like a pretty nude. But here we are. All right, so the amount of empties that I have here is actually quite concerning, because it's a lot, guys. To the point where I consider for a moment whether I should have 2 empties, like 1 every month. If I have another, if in, when is it? June, at the end of June or for the beginning of July, I have another empties like this, was like 2 months of too much product. It was literally overflowing out of my little basket that I usually hold it in. I may just have to do it monthly, and that's not something I've ever done because I've never had enough empties, but this was crazy. It was a lot. Anyway, something that I'm doing this year that I haven't done before is actually I'm keeping my skincare, but I'm not keeping my hair products. So keep that in mind. But all right, let's do this. Let's start with body care. This is not one that I keep either. I do have this one from Bath & Body Works, is aromatherapy, and I don't remember the scent of this. Lavender and vanilla. This one was honestly, it still smells delicious. This one was nice. It was supposed to help with sleep. I don't know if it did that, but it was wonderful. So I did enjoy it. So this one's actually going in the actual bin. As you guys know, I do use natural deodorant, which this is the only one that I've seen that is natural and strong, as well as somebody who 1 sweats a lot and 2 does work out quite a bit. This one actually gets the job done. And this one is from a Houston local brand, and it's called Source Vital Apothecary. I think I'm saying that right. But I do finish this. I usually go through this in 4 to 6 months. I usually go through one of these. So here we are, we have an empty. That one goes in the bin again as well. For hair care, I did just recently finish my Hold and Shine Moisture Mist. I don't know that I'm gonna repurchase this. I don't think that I saw any much difference with it, if I'm being honest. But there's that. And then I did finish my hair oil. This one I've already purchased, is one that I never go without, is the Coconut Hibiscus Smooth and Shine Oil from Shea Moisture. So I did finish that one and I love it, and I have since repurchased. Okay, let's go through skincare. So I did finish 2 little sunscreens. I have this one's from Supergoop Play SPF 50. This one, it took me, I opened it last year and I've somehow finished it this year, but there's that. And then this one went really quickly from what's it called, Beauty of Justin, which I'm not particularly happy about how quickly I went through it, but I did finish it. Here you go. All right, so 2 sunscreens. And then for skincare, we're still here. I did finish my Rose Hip Seed Oil from The Ordinary, which I do plan on repurchasing at some point, just not right now. I do have my birthday gift from Ulta, which I had the Clinique Moisture Surge. I really enjoy this. It's just that Clinique is not cruelty free, so I wouldn't repurchase it. For Holy Hydration Nourishing Night Cream, so I did finish that one. And my Holy Hydration Face Cream. I didn't enjoy this one. I picked up the one with the sunscreen, and I think I just like the regular one. Plus, I wear sunscreen on top of this anyway. This is not my primary sunscreen. So I don't think I would repurchase the one with sunscreen. I would think I would just repurchase the old one or the original one. And then I did go through one of these Holy Hydration Makeup Cleansing melting balms. Although I really enjoy this, I was in Vegas, and like I said, they had a Glossier store, and I ended up picking up their like makeup remover milk or whatever it's called, and it's so nice. It is so nice. It's so smooth. It just is not as rough as this one, and I never thought of this one as rough until I tried that one. I'm like, maybe this one, I don't know, I think I like it a little bit more. It's just more expensive and it's less accessible for me. So I don't know if I would repurchase that Glossier one. So this one potentially could get repurchased. There's nothing wrong with it. Honestly, if I hadn't tried the Glossier one, I would have never realized how rough this was in comparison to that one. So there's that. I might have to go for 2 bins at the end of this year, guys. It's getting really full. Okay. Go through my masks, because I know I didn't do them for my project pan, but I have in fact been doing masks, so I do want to note that. So I do have this moisturizing hydrogel eye masks thingy, so I did finish those. I have this Que Bella soothing honey and almond hydrating. Honestly, this one was lovely. This was very nice. Okay, this one's the ones that I bought for the plane. Oh god, they're like, there's like liquid on them. This is from Avatara? I don't know. Juicy watermelon hydrating watermelon mask. This one was nice. I do remember enjoying that one. I did get the Chill Out Refreshing Aloe Vera mask as well, which I did enjoy as well. I had the caffeine eye mask as well, so I did get that one. By the Seashore, I enjoyed that one as well. And this one, Drink Up, which I remember was my on the way flight back. Like, okay, we've just been in Vegas for a couple of days. We just need to hydrate in this plane and hopefully keep it together for a little longer. And I enjoyed this one actually the most, if I remember correctly. We're also going through my nail stuff, which this year I've decided to go through a bunch of my old kits, and that's why I think a lot of space has been taken, plus me keeping all my skincare. So I don't know, guys, we're gonna have to do something about this, because I've never filled this bin before by the end of the year. I'm surprised that I'm almost full halfway through the year. I don't know what to tell you. But I did finish this AOA nail polishing remover pads. I really like this because they're acetone free and they're not as heavy. They're a bit more work than just like putting acetone to your nails. But because I have really fragile nails, I actually think this one's worked really well for me. And I really enjoy them. So I did finish those. Then I do have these, which I did finish, I guess. I don't know what to say. I finished them. I can't use them. They're like stickers, so once you take them off, they're off. Okay, we're done with that. We can go into, actually, before we go into makeup, let me try to get, I have one more skincare. So I finished a hyaluronic acid one from The Ordinary, which I have already repurchased. And let me go through. Oh, I had a little mini set of the eye serum, which I remember I took this on the trip instead of taking the actual eye serum bottle. I just took this little packet, which there was a lot in here. I actually used it the entire trip and did not run out until literally the last day. So that was wonderful. Okay, so I know a lot of people like to wear a lot of different scents for like their season, for the week, or whatever. I am more of a traditional when it comes to that. Like, I really just like to find my signature scent, and I had found it and then they discontinued it, those assholes. So now I've been on the search. I've recently purchased an actual bottle from Valentino, which I actually really enjoy, and I would potentially go back to it, but I don't know, even though I really enjoy it and I think it's a beautiful scent and it does last a really long time, I don't know that it's my scent. It could potentially be my signature scent, but I want to still shop around. So I decided to buy a perfume, I don't know, set with a bunch of ones from the replica, and I went to town. I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can tell you right now, none of these are the ones for me. Let's see, this is Beach Walk. This one's not the one for me. Let's see, By the Fireplace. This one was too smoky. They all also have like a sweet undertone, which is quite strange, even if they're like smoky or whatever. Sailing Day, I can't remember that one, if I'm being honest. Under the Lemon Tree, this one actually did smell like lemon, but it wasn't overwhelming. It actually was quite nice and it was refreshing without smelling like cleaning products. But it's not my scent. I do like more florals. Jazz Club, I can't remember Jazz Club, but I remember how, oh yes, this one had a very mature scent, and I'm like, I don't think I'm at that age yet. But it also smells really nice. But I just, you know, none of these have been me yet. I did decide though when I was going through the little booklet to go through the ones that I'm like, I don't think that sounds like me, and kind of wait for the best at last. At least though, this one in comparison to the Pacifica, there is not one where I just refuse to even open it because, or refuse to use it. These ones I actually did finish all of them. Like none of them were repulsive. So I did enjoy that. Now let's go through makeup. Which honestly, this was a good month. This was a good month for makeup. I should have finished more lip products, but we're not in a bad place. Even though I didn't finish all the lip products, I probably could have. But anyway, I did finish my e.l.f. HD powder. Let's see, I am calling it quits on the Waddles from ColourPop. Technically, it's not completely done, but I'm calling it a finish. Well, that's just rude. And it's synced to the bottom of the, yeah. If I didn't tell you it was old, now you know. This was really old. Okay, lesson learned, don't open this. Okay, I did finish my mascara. I didn't technically finish it, there's still a lot of product in here. But if you don't know, now you know. I do switch out my mascara every 4 months. I only go through one every 4 months, so it's not like I'm like running out of it. But it was starting to get a little dry, a little thick. So I think it was time to just call it. I don't know that this was actually tubing, so I just want to put that out there. Not that I actually know what a tubing mascara is like, but I actually did enjoy it. I think it did a great job of like keeping my eyelashes curled. Oh Lord, words. Okay, let's go through some complexion products. On the very last day of April, on April 30th, I did finish my little tinted moisturizer from ColourPop. So I've repurchased it before. I'm probably gonna repurchase it at some point. I do really enjoy it. I think it's a nice affordable tinted moisturizer. I mean, it's like what, $14-16 now. So there's that. I did finish my bronzer, cream bronzer from Rare Beauty in the shade Happy Soul. And yeah, we're calling that one. I did finish this one from She Glam as well. This one's in the shade Gold Quartz. And there's nothing in there. It was so messy. I do not recommend this. Like, look at that packaging. Look at it. It was a mess. Absolute mess. Alright, and then I finished 3 lip products. I finished 2 tinted balms or whatever. I finished this one from Tarte and the lip cream in mauve. I did not like this undertones. And I have finished this one from Plumping Blossom, So Juicy from ColourPop. This one's in the shade Vacay Mode. This is the closest one I've seen so far to the Tarte ones. I actually would repurchase this in other shades, and I finally figured out how I like to use it. So there's that. And then I did finish the Kosas lip oil as well, which I do enjoy. This was in the shade Unbuttoned. So I finished 3 lip products, and I think I finished 4 the last 2 months. I've finished 7 so far, and I think I said that I wanted to finish 12 by the end of the year. I still think I'm on track for that. I mean, I'm a little more than halfway there, so I think I'm on track for that. Not too worried about it. And that's it. Those were it. And this bin, my end of year bin, is extremely full. And 100% it has to be, one, because obviously I'm skipping my skincare, which is not something I kept before, but it's the first time. And because of all the nail products, I've actually been doing a great job of going through my nails. So I'm pretty excited about that. But that's pretty much it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. What's something you're really proud of that you finished recently? Because honestly, a foundation, a bronzer, and where did the blush go? A blush in like the same 2 months. I'm impressed with myself. That was wonderful. And I have other products that for the next one that I'm currently working on, that I still have quite a bit of product left, but I should have one done by the mid-year, and I'm very excited about it, if I'm being honest. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd love to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.